What I want you to take away from this workshop is to be able to record your narration over your PowerPoint presentation and then turn it into a video. So the point that I would like to cover will be in this order. What are the benefits of using an educational video? The different ways you can make a video, creating a video, and then I'll show you how to create a video using PowerPoint. And I'm using the 2016 version of Office, Windows 10. You can also do it with Office 365 that you have access to it through the college. I think from older version, you can also do it, but they have a little bit different interface. So after that, I will give you some tips and resources to make your video more engaging. And then you can ask questions. I'll have also references available. So what are the benefits of an educational videos? Videos increase student engagement. If you compare it to heavy textbooks and to those boring handouts from PowerPoint, videos are much more, videos can boost student engagement. Videos address student absences. So if a student miss a class because it's sick or something, or if you as an instructor, you miss a class, or if you simply want to cover some materials and you cannot do it because of time constraints, if you have a pre-recorded video, it can keep you going. The video also increase knowledge retention. Why? Because with a video, students can connect with you easily. They can hear your voice, and they can see images as well. So according to a study, 65% of people are visual learners. So with video, the video offers some visual cues, and also people can hear your voice, so it helps students retain the information. So video can help students with a variety of learning style, because with a video, you have a possibility to pause it, you can rewatch it, you can watch it at your own space and time. As an instructor, a video lecture can save you hours of repetitive teaching, because you can use that the video lecture, your pre-recorded lecture, you can use them for subsequent training, for subsequent classes over semesters. It also helps in learning of complex concepts and procedures. With a video, you can explain, especially if you have like a whiteboard explainer, you can explain or demonstrate a complex concept to your student and explain it. And they can also, as I mentioned before, they can learn at their own space. They can stop it and go back to it and watch it until they get it. The video remove a one-size-fits-all teaching style, which is very well explained by Salman Khan. He's the creator of Khan Academy. So what he said is basically that when students in a typical class format attend lectures, so they attend the lectures, and they attend all the lessons, and at the end of the class, the instructor will give them a test. So some of the students will pass the test and some of them will fail the test. But whether or not you pass the test, the instructor will move to the next level. If it was chapter 1, you didn't get it, the teacher will still leave to the next level. Meanwhile, the skills supposed to build up. So if you miss it, it's going to be very hard. If you miss the fundamentals that we had in the first chapter, it's going to be very hard for you to catch up, to understand the next levels. So with the recorded lectures, the students can go back and listen to lessons that were finished long ago, and they can catch up and they watch it again until they understand those concepts, and they can they will be able to be at the same level with the other students. A video can also provide opportunity for authentic content. So you have great content in YouTube and stuff, but if you create your own video, you are the one who knows the objective that you want to reach with your students. So you can create like authentic content. I think that have much more impact because it's geared towards your students and it's very specific to what you really want to, the message that you want to transmit to your students. But there are many ways you can create a video. You can use a screen recording. You can use software to do it. You can also do it through PowerPoint. And you can use a camera. You can put a camera in front of you, provide the lessons and record yourself and then post it as a video lessons. Sometimes that require you to have a little bit of good quality camera in order to have the lessons. But with PowerPoint, it's a little easier. So today I'm going to show you how to use PowerPoint to create your video. So to create a video in PowerPoint, there's two components. You have the audio component and the visual component. For the audio component, you have to ask yourself, do you need notes? Because if you are very eloquent and speech comes to you very easily, you can just speak through your slides. As you go, you can just speak through your slide and record your voice and create your video going through that. But if you are like me, you might need notes. So you have to know that, like if you need notes, like you have to prepare your notes and have them ready, have them handy. So be prepared to talk uninterrupted. I mean, you can always stop your videos when you're recording it and go back to it, but if you can do it in one take, and that's what I would advise, that you do it in one take, you have the same energy and you can just do it at once and you finish with it. But it's better than pausing it, coming back, because it takes time to make videos. Speak as clearly as possible. If you speak too fast, try to slow down a little bit, but don't speak too slow, because when you speak too slow, also it's not very efficient. People can start, the mind can start wandering. So you have to find the right speed when you're doing the videos. You can get a microphone. All the computers comes with audio already, internal audio, but sometimes it's not very effective. So it's better when you use an external microphone. For the visual component, you need to have your objective and organize them. For example, my objective here is to show you how to record your voice over your PowerPoint first, and then how to edit it, and then how to turn it into video. So, and then find the right images, and I'll show you where you can find free images. Organize also your images, and then you can start doing your recording. Make sure you check the order of your slides to make sure that everything is in order, so you don't have to come back and do it. And then use less text. The less text, the better. So let's start creating the videos now. Are you ready? All right. For the purpose of this workshop, I've created a little a presentation. I'll get out of here. Yeah. So I want to use this to demonstrate the creation of a video, how you create a video. It's very simple. So you can do it going to the recording tab, but not everybody have a recording tab because you have to set it up. I can show it to you very quickly how to have that here. If you want to see the recording tab, which have those elements here, with the recording tab, the cool things you can use it in your stream. If you have like a team, you can publish it on your and share your video with your team. So to add the recording tab, you have to go to File, and you go to all the way down to Options, and in the option on your left-hand side, you go to Customize Ribbon, and then you have to pick here recording. Mine is already checked, so that's why I have it here. So you have to check that. That's how you add the recording tab. But most people have this already. So most people have slideshows. I mean, everyone have the slideshow tab. So I'm gonna do it through the from the slideshow tab. So if you're recording from the slideshow tab, you just click on the slideshow tab, and right here, where you see the record slideshow, that's where you're gonna record your slideshow. So you click on the little arrow, and you see those two buttons here. The first one says record from current slide, and the second slide says record from beginning, from the beginning. So I am gonna record from beginning. It doesn't matter for me because my current slide is also my beginning. So once you click on recording, you see your presentation is going to look like this, like the presentations format. This is the latest version, I think, for PowerPoint. So in this latest version, this is how you see the screen. So you have this at your left-hand side, you have the record button, your stop button, and then this is the replay. To check once you record it, you can check here to see how the recording went. So if you don't like it, you can clear it up here. You can clear up the recording on one slide, or you can clear it on all the slides. I think I have some recording. I want to clear them. So you can clear them from all the slides, So, and then before you even start your recording, you also have this setting start here. This setting here, you allow you to pick which one microphone you want. Like in my case, I'm using an external microphone, so you pick the external microphone. This is the microphone for my webcam, but the quality is poor, so I use the external microphone to do it. And then you also have the option to pick your camera. So at the bottom here, you see those little sign here. You have a audio, you have a camera that you can turn on and off, and also you have that little thing. I think it's not very visible, but you can turn it on and on. It's with preview of a video. So when I'm using if I want to use my camera to record my video, then I will use that, and I'll show you how to do that as well. So let me start recording. I'm going to start the recording with three first slides without, I'm going to start recording without using my camera, and I'm going to record some of them with my camera. So you just click on the record button. Record. You give it 3 seconds before it starts recording. So here, first mass management. Okay, so it's recording, but it's okay. I'm going to show you also here what you can do while you're recording. You can use the bottom here. You can use the pointers. You see my pointer? I use a pointer. You can use you have different features for the pointer. So if you want to change it into a pen, you can change it into a pen and write something on your screen. And you can also use a highlighter. So you pick whatever you want. So I have a highlighter here, and I'm gonna highlight my little person here. And you can change the colors to whatever you want, whatever color you want to do. This is the eraser. If you don't like it, you can erase something out of it. So, and then you can also right click. I wanna put the eraser back. You can just also right click, and you see is here the pointer here, the different options for the pointer. So everything that you're doing on the screen is being recorded. Everything that I have here is being recorded. So first management. And then also when you're recording, you have to remember that you record slide by slide. So everything that you record, you have to move the slide and then record it, because if you, and also when you're recording, while you're transitioning from one slide to one slide, it doesn't record that. So you have to make sure that your slide is there before you speak, because you can lose some of your speech. Here. Knowing the appropriate way to wear, take off, clean, and store the mask are critical. Appropriate way to manage. So now I'm recording here. I'm going to stop here. You can stop here the recording. I want to add for the next slide. I want to show you how to use the camera to when you're recording your slides, so your student can see your face on the video that you're doing. So Before that, I want you just to notice this icon here, the little icon that is here. This show that you have a recording. This is audio recording. So you can see my mouth here. Okay. So in order to use the camera to record here, I have to turn it off. I have to turn it off. My WebEx, because I cannot use that at the same time for WebEx and for the video here. So I'm gonna turn it off here for a little bit. I'll turn it back on later. All right. So for the next one. So I'm recording again, and this time I wanna use my camera. Wait, where's my camera? Okay, it's not using my camera. Something happened with my camera. Anyway, my camera just went off. Oh, excuse me. Let me see. Something happened to my. Ooh, I don't know what happened to my camera. It's just a moment. I don't know. Let's see. It's back on, but I cannot use it. All right, sorry, I don't know what happened to the camera, but it's not letting me use it. I'm gonna try one more time. If not, I'm just gonna do it without camera. Oh no. Okay, I'll try again. Everything is moving. Why? Okay, so I don't know what happened. Fortunately, if my camera is not working, but can just tell you what when you turn when your camera uh, is on. What happened? It's not working. Okay. Uh, I have no idea what happened to this. It usually works. Oh, it's back. Okay, it's back now. Okay. I don't know what happened. It just like refused to work. So okay, I have a little sweat. I saw yeah, when you turn your camera on now, I'm gonna record it. You will see the preview here at the bottom of your screen. So you're gonna see the preview here at the bottom of the screen, and when you're recording, so your student will see the images and they'll also see what you're recording. So step 2, do not touch your face mask while using it. Wash or sanitize your hands immediately if you accidentally touch your face. So this is recorded. I'm gonna stop it now. So you're done recording. You can preview your recording from here, where you say replay. I'm gonna go back a little bit and show you some of the things that I recorded before. You have to move to the side and then record it. If you and also when so half away from that. So now I'm recording the other stuff. recording. So the student will see the images and also see. Well, don't worry if you cannot hear well. What is on the watch or sanitize your hands immediately if you accidentally touch it. I'm gonna stop. Well, this is a recording. So because you are not connected. Okay. So because you are not. Because you are not. We are connected with my computer remotely. You cannot hear really hear the sound that on my that is happening on my recording. So that don't worry about that, the quality of that. If you record, you will hear you very well. So I'm gonna get out of here. Okay, so now you can preview your recording from here too. You can just play it from here. But it's okay. I'm gonna show you also here what you can do when you're recording. You can use at the bottom here. You can use the pointer. My pointer. I use the pointer. You can use different. You have different features of the pointer. So if you want to change it into a pen, you can change it into a pen and write something on your screen. And so you might not hear me speaking. So, and so I'm gonna get out of here. All right, this is just to demonstrate. You can so you can preview your recording. You can preview your recording by going here by slideshow, or you can preview also your recording with on the screen that you where you recorded that I just showed you, or you can review from here. I'm gonna show you again. Here, record your slide. From here, you can also preview from here. You just click on this button, replay, and you can see slide by slide. All right, so I'm gonna get out of here. You can preview from here. So now, how do you edit it? So if you don't like it, your recording, you can just take it out from here, or you can clear it up over here. You can go to the record, and then where is it clear? So now it's not in gray anymore. You can clear your current recording or all your slides, and you can also clear it from the recording window. Or you can just click on this and click delete, and it's gonna be deleted. So now, how do you edit this? You just have to click on this. You double click on it, and then you see there's one more tab that is gonna be added at the top here. This is hiding it. Come on, go away. There is one more tab that is adding here. It says playback. It's hiding it. I'm trying to get to the playback. Yeah, I got it. All right, so on the playback tab, you can edit this. Let's say, for example, you want to trim it because maybe you have a lot of silence at the beginning. You may have some silence at the beginning or at the end, and you want to adjust it. You go to trim here. So on the playback, under the playback tab, you go to trim video here. So here you play. So this is gonna appear, this little window. This is my window. At the bottom here. So you can stop, you can trim it like if let's say there's some silence at the beginning here, and I don't want that. I can just move it over here, just move it green. And then you can also trim from the end. If at the end of my recording, I don't like it, so let me go all the way to the end. So maybe there's too much silence at the ends here. Let's also move it to trim it. And it's just going to be what I want to hear. So that's gonna adjust also, because sometimes also when you're moving from slide to slide, it creates some silence because there is a little bit of silence because you have to record your slides as you go. You have to between the transition is not recording, so you have to make sure your slide is there before you record. So that's how you edit it. And I'm gonna show you also it's the same thing for the video here. You just have to click. It's the same thing. I can also trim here. I can also trim from from the playback here. If I click on trim, I will see the video coming out here. So if you have maybe a little bit of silence at the end or something, you can trim it. You can remove something that you don't want to hear, and that's it. That's how you do it. And then you can also, if you don't like your slide at all, like one of the slides, you can re-record a specific slide. All you have to do is go to record and record from current slides. Does someone have a question? No, you cannot trim in the middle. Hold on. Sharon, I think there's some. Let me see. You cannot trim in the middle. If you have problem in the middle, with the middle, you're gonna have to re-record it. Just for that slides.
Jaji, we have quite a few questions. We will address them after the presentation.
Okay, so at the end, okay. So once you finish when you finish at the how do you call it? Doing your editing, now it's time to create your video. To create the video, you go to File. So first of all, before you create the video, make sure you save it as a PowerPoint so you can come and change it if you don't like the video or if you have any problem with the video. So save it first. Save it as a PowerPoint here. I'm saving it as a PowerPoint. So I'm gonna save it here. It already exists. Do you wanna replace this? I'm gonna say yes, okay. And then I saved it. So now I wanna create the videos. You go create. And then instead of save, you could go on export video. You go to export, and here you click on create your video. Okay. Oh, sorry. Fichier, file and export. Oh, I'm sorry. So when you go to export, the next step is to go to create video here. So once you click on create video, it's going to ask you which one, what the size. You're gonna pick the size of your video. So do you want the video to be a high definition video, a 4K, which is like a kind of a big size, or the full HD? Usually that's what I use. And or you can have just a 80 HD, which is 720p, or standard just 480p, which is the smallest size, but the lowest quality. So depending on what quality you want and the size, you pick whatever you want. And let's say I'm picking this one, and then just a HD, and then the next options that you have to pick is whether or not you want your time and narration recorded automatically. So if you wanted to record it, if you want the video to use the recorded time and narration that you have, because it's automatically recorded while you're speaking, you pick these options. If you don't want this, then you click on don't use recording timing, but then you have to go back and you have to fix the time for each slide. With time that you want the slide to be playing, you have to adjust it yourself for each slide. Okay, so all right, so you can also preview here or record here. So usually I just use the recorded timing narration that is already there. I will use that. And then once you finish recording, you finish all this, you just create your video. So, but notice that if you don't pick anything, you don't adjust your timing, and you pick that you don't want, if you don't want to use the recording time and narration, the default, by default, each slide is gonna stay there for 5 seconds. That's what is here. So I want to use the timing and my timing and narration, and I want that in this format. So I create my video here now. Wait, face mask. Okay, it's it's on it's an MP4. I forgot to show you that. So you can even either save it as a MP4, which I advise, because you can use it as on YouTube and on other format. It gives you two options. Maybe I can show it again. I'll show very quickly. Yeah. Export, create video. Make sure you use this, you go to this tab, don't go directly here, create here. And then it's already doing it. But here, over here, you have the option to do it as a window media video or MP4 video. So I selected the MP4 video. I think you have more flexibility and more options with that. You can do more things with the MP4 video format. So now once you do it, you see at the bottom of my screen here, it's a creating face mask video. It's creating the video. It's going to take a little bit of time, depending on the number of slides that you have, the videos that you have included, or whatever you have, the size of your thing. It will take longer or shorter. So if you have like a very long video that have a lot of pictures and video inside, embedded video inside, you can do it overnight. You can just set it up to do on overnight. Okay, so even and like okay, so let's see. I created a video. So now it's loading. It's gonna take a little bit of a few minutes to load. So I'm just gonna go to the next step. So once the video is ready, you can upload it to your YouTube, and you can do different things with it. If it could not finish. Okay, it looks like there's some problem with my video. I don't know, for some reason. So having some problem today. When I try to do it by my own, it goes smoothly. Not trying to shame me. All right. So I'm starting over to create again. But that's why that's the whole process. So once you finish it, whatever you save it, you just have to go there and check where you save it, and you can pull it from there. Right. Okay, I think I included this by mistake. You will see your video wherever you record it, but just give it some time. Don't be impatient. Depending on your from the size, it can take some time. And I'm gonna go back to my other slides here. So you have the steps of how to record a video, to create a video. I think we can share these slides. Okay, so we saw those steps already, how you create and where you edit it. So here are some tips and resources to to make your video more effective. So if you are giving a lecture, a long lecture, it's recommended to segment it into shorter videos, because there was a study on Mooc videos, which are massive open online courses, free courses that are given by prestigious universities online. It's free to everyone. So there's a lot of people who takes classes in those with MOOCs. And so they study more than 6 million, or almost 7 million cases of videos, and see how people watch the video and get student engagement. but notice that 6 minutes is optimal. That with 6-minute video, student will watch it all the way. But once you start going over 6 minutes, you start losing engagement and people start not watching the whole thing. So it's recommended that you, my video doesn't want to create itself. So it's recommended that you segment your video into smaller, you make a lot of small videos so that your student can follow with that. But unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to show you the video that I created because my PowerPoint is having some problem and maybe I have to restart my computer or something. And I'm not gonna do that now. So that's the thing. I'm gonna go back to my slide. So also try to highlight the important idea and concept and remove the things that are not necessary. It's just like really stick to the most important. And when you're speaking, use conversational, enthusiastic style to enhance engagement, because that's how students will be connected to you, as opposed to being a formal, you know. Include some interactive elements such as guided questions, quizzes, and role plays to your videos. Like for example, at the end of a video, make a little quiz or open-ended questions that will make students like think about something. Get them started to think about something that you want. So very quickly before I go to the other resources, I want to show you how you can also I want to show you how you can also record your record with PowerPoint, the screen, you record your whole screen with PowerPoint. So in order to do that, you have to go to Insert. Inside Insert, you will go to Screen Recording here, Screen Recording. You go to Screen Recording. So my WebEx window is kind of hiding a little bit, but I don't know if you could see there is a little window. I'm gonna cancel this, it's not working. There's a little window behind here, and you have pointer and select area. So you just have to like click on the select area. So just select the area that you want to record. Let's say I want to record this. Do you see the red dot? If you see the red dot on my screen, okay. So the red dot on my screen as the part that is gonna be recorded. I'm trying to record it, you say record, and then you click on the record button. You give it 3 seconds and you start recording. So now my screen is being recorded. So everything that happened to my screen in my screen now is going to be recorded. So if you're giving a class, a lecture, and you want to record your screen, you can also do that. You can just record your screen going doing that. But when you finish, you're gonna see that this is bugging me. Oh wait, what is it? I want to stop it. I cannot find it. Stop. All right. He gave you this is the screen that I just recorded here. So I give you the option to use annotations and stuff. So you see here, you have the audio, the pointer. So I'll tell you what you want to. All right, so starting. So this is how you record also your screen. So I'm gonna remove that. I don't want this. I'm gonna just delete it. What is the delete? So you see, you can also stream it, you can style it, you can edit this also. I'm trying to delete it, but it's not letting me go there. I'm just gonna click on it and then click on delete. Okay, it's gone. So go back to my slides here. So some resources that I wanted to add to give you First, you can go to into insert here in the insert button here. You have some what is called the ads in. So you have a you have a lot of cool features from the ads in. If you don't have, you can go here in the store and you can search up. You have if you have time, you can go look at it. You have like the emoji. Um, you have this fixed on comic character. I have this one. You have polls everywhere that give you the option to add polls like questions to your presentation and also Mentimeter. I have those things here. So if you don't have them, I mean, you just add it, and usually it's going to ask you to create an account, login and to login. So you're going to have a login information. So I already have those. So if you have it, it's going to be in your my ads in, and this is my add in here. And one of my add-ins, for example, is this one, Pixton character. What this one does is he gives you some character that you can use on your presentations. If you notice, on my other PowerPoint, there was a lady there that I got her from here. So you can create here. So let's say I'm creating this man, and I look like this, and then you just pick a style, what kind of clothes I want to wear, and then it give you different position, and you can use that in your PowerPoint. So you can use in your presentations to make it more cooler. Drinking coffee. So, and then you can adjust them. You can adjust the size, the position where you want them to be. So I have some that I have already created, and you're gonna find them in the recent. So you have your chef here, and I have here is happy, and I'm done. It's going now. So you can use those. They can make it your presentation a little nicer. I'm gonna remove that. So there are other things like timers, and I don't have much time now. There are timers that you can use, and I have this Mentimeter. So I would like to share this with you. So we're not gonna have time to go through this, but those are where you can find free images. You can go to Pexels. I have very good images and free images you can download, and also you can go to Pixabay. You have Pixar. They're giving a free account for educators and students, and then you have other things here. So every time my time is up. So, but you will have a time to go over those here, and then you can pick some of the things. But very quickly, I want to show you on Google where you can have pictures in Google that are not that you can use also. I'm gonna Google image that I'm gonna do that very quickly. Image. I'm looking. Let's say for time. Oh, what am I doing? Image here, and then you just go to where it says the tools. So the tools here, you go to the tools, and then you see where it says usage rights. You click on it, and it's gonna give you different options. So if you don't want to use something that is you cannot, how do you call it? You don't have any usage right on it. You can use those, like for example, you label for reuse. So there's different stuff that you can use. Label for reuse with modification, label for non-commercial reuse with modifications. So this is very interesting. It's very good. So if you don't mind that, you can also go to non-filter. This is non-filter, right? So that's you can find it in tools. So the last thing I was gonna show you. We don't have time. I think I'm just gonna take questions now. So, but I was gonna show you this. So this is Mentimeters. You go to the website of Mentimeter and you can create a questions. You can create a post. I created a little quiz here. but we don't have time, unfortunately, to go through it. But this is where you can get this. You can also get this through your add-ins. You can add multimedia through your add-ins, and you can explore it. All you have to do is for you go to your phone and you enter the website that is here, menti.com, and you use this code, and you see my questions here, and you just respond to my questions, and when you respond to the question, the answer will be here live. So I'm not sure if you can record this in video. I don't think you can do it in a video, but you can do it definitely in a live presentation. So the other things you're gonna look at it here. So now to give you time for questions.
All right. Thank you so much, Jaji. That was wonderful. I do have
Thank
quite
you.
a few questions in the chat box.
Okay.
One is, will this presentation be available so that they can take directions from, so the participants can take directions from there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this was supposed to be recorded. Have you recorded it?
It
I
is
don't know if.
recorded, but they want to know if you could send the directions and I mean
Yeah,
the
this
questions.
presentation can be available. What I have here is available. I just don't know if you recorded it. I thought you were supposed to
Yes,
record it.
yes, we did. We
We did,
recorded.
okay.
All
So it's
right.
recorded. So Lilisa, I think we share with you if you want it. And if you
Yes.
also you want my PowerPoint presentation that I have here, of course is available. Then you also have the references available. So I
Wonderful.
can send it to Lilisa and ask her to send it to everyone who participated here in
Absolutely.
the in the um in the
Oh,
workshop.
okay. And the next one, which I think we answered, it was, what kind of format does the recording save as? And that's an MP4, correct?
Oh yeah, you can have it as MP4 video, or you can have it as the video here. You can have the window video.
Okay.
Have those two options. So when you go to export, what is it again? I don't have the video here. I don't have it. But even if it's save, I think you can find a save. And you can also do it as a gift. You see, is have a gift. You can do that at at the window media video with WMB or MPG4. So those are the ones that we have for video, and you can do also a gift. So you have all these. Yes, you have all these options. But for the videos, this is the ones that I just showed you.
Okay.
The next
Ano-
question.
Another question was, when we were in the recording session of your other PowerPoint, the question was, where are the options to move to the next slide? So when we were in the face mask presentation, where were the
Oh, okay.
options?
So when you are recording, so let me see. Slideshow, a record slideshow. You can. Do you see that little arrow here? That's where you move it. But this is for Windows 10. But I'm gonna show you if you have another version, for the older version, it's gonna be different. I'm gonna show you in my other slide here. You will see this. The you will see instead of this on the older version, instead of seeing this at the top, you will see this recording window. So this little arrow here, that's what allow you to move from slide to slide on the other versions. But the one that I'm using for this one is on the side. You have an arrow on the side and you move it. You move it from here, before or here. So I don't know if you can see my mouse here, my mouse. So you
Yes.
cannot move it up here. You move it on the side. On the other options, the other option, you move it with that little arrow. And you can just re-record it with this. This is for re-recording, this is for stop. This is the other option. You're not gonna see this on top, you're gonna see this window instead. Another other option also, when you click on recording, you see that little window here. This is gonna open. It's gonna pop up. It's gonna ask you if you want to record it, your animations and timing. But on the new option, mine, you don't see that. You just record it automatically. Next question.
Okay. Well, in between questions, I did get a comment. I am enjoying this and will definitely use it in my class. Another question
Thank
is,
you.
do we need the latest version of PowerPoint to do all this?
No, you don't. I think it's from, you can do that from the PowerPoint 2013. That's the older version. I think 2013 and older. But you can use, I think the best option is the oldest version. You have more options, and also you have the 365, Office 365 through the college. The college is offering that, so just use that. The college pay for that, so it's available for everyone who works at the college here.
Okay, thank you. Another one is, can you use only portions of the audio recording?
Only portion.
Or can you layer audio so that you can have background music on top of your voice recording?
Okay, I have a hard time hearing you, Sharon. Say it
Uh-oh.
again. I'm sorry.
So one, can you hear me now?
A little better. Go ahead. I'm trying.
Can you use only portions of the audio recording?
Only portion of the audio recording. Well,
Uh-huh.
you can trim it. So yes, you can, but you can not trim it on the middle. So you can trim it on the sides. So for the audio recording, I'm gonna go back to the slide here. Um, Let me use one that have, for example, this one. I'm gonna trim it. I go to the playback and trim. And you can definitely use only a portion of it. Like you can trim it to wherever you want, but you can trim it, maybe if you only want the ends, you can trim it for the end, or you can trim it for just want the beginning of it. But you cannot trim it, like if you, let's say you want um, only, I don't know how to say, but I mean you can trim it like this or like that, like from the end or from the beginning. That's how you can trim it.
So one of the other ones is, can you trim it in the middle? And I guess that would
In
be
the middle, yeah.
a no,
So
correct?
yeah, you cannot trim it like, if you want to trim it from the middle, then you're gonna lose either the beginning or you're gonna lose either the end. So either you lose for the beginning like that. If you just need, yeah, you cannot have like just this part and this part. You cannot have like this, the part here, the beginning and the end, and cut the middle off. No, that you cannot do that. But you can remove the beginning and some of the ends.
Okay, another one is, can you layer the audio so that you can have background music on top of your voice?
Yes, you can do that. You can have but for the audio, you can have on top of your voice. You're gonna have to insert. You're gonna have to insert here. Insert audio. You can insert audio here, and if you have something already recorded on your PC, you can have it. So you can definitely do that, or you can record other audio on top of your voice. Yeah. So we're both gonna play.
Okay. Is there a maximum number of slides you recommend?
I would recommend no more than 20 slides. But like I said, it's better to do shorter video, like 6 minute video. So if you can do it, 6 minutes video is better, and then you segment it, and you can do another video to complement each other. So it's better to do that way. But that is not maximum. It's just gonna take a long time if you have a lot of slides. You can have hundreds of slides. I have one of my video. I have more than 100 slides that I did for continuing education. It was more than 100 slides, and it was about 9 minutes. The video was about 9 minutes, and it took a long time to create the video. It took me maybe 2 hours or something, or maybe 2 to 3 hours to record, to create the whole video. But it does have, it had a lot of videos inside, and also images.
Well, thank you so much, Judge. And in light of time, because we do have other meetings to go to. I see people are dropping off. I just wanted to tell you a few comments that were put in there. And one is, as a reference, we could think about uploading the PowerPoint on the College Service Day landing page. And you also have so many thank yous. They're definitely going to try their hand at this for student engagement.
Thank
And
you.
they had no clue that you could do all this. And it's very comprehensive, and people are glad you shared this information with them. It's very
Oh,
informative, and they thank you very much.
I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you so
And,
much for those comments. I really appreciate it. Thank
and you
you.
did a great job.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. It really is my pleasure. Thank you.
Okay. And thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. It has been a pleasure, and we look forward to seeing you. And welcome to College Service Day. We're almost back to
Thank
classes
you.
again. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Chastity. Thank you, Marisa. You guys are great. Thank you, Ashu.
Okay.
Sorry, down.
All right, Jaji, I'm trying
I'm
to
so glad people liked it.
I'm copying your chat so I can
Thank you.
send it to
Thank you,
you.
Shuna.
Okay. All right. I have to run off though. 1 second.
So, Sharon. Oh, I'm going to stop sharing my screen.
Um, actually, I
Huh?
was just trying to copy the chat.
I'll stop sharing
So,
my screen.
all right, I was trying to copy the chat, and
Oh,
so I'm going to run to
okay.
my next meeting, but we'll talk shortly. Okay? Can you hear
Okay.
me?
All right.
All
You
righty.
leave it? All
Yeah.
right. Just,
Take care.
okay.
Bye bye.
So I'll see you later.
Soon. Soon.
Okay.
Bye bye.
I'm going to do as a copy. So I can. Thank you so much, everybody. Okay, great. Okay, I see there's still people here. If you have any more questions, if you have whoever's still here, if you still have questions, you can just unmute yourself and ask a question. I think you can do that.
Are you waiting for us to hang up so you hang up?
How do you know? You're so smart.
Middle East behavior.
I want to see.
Middle East behavior. Okay.
Oh
Thank you,
my God.
Jaji.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Tahir.
Bye.
Okay, I think I can go now. Everybody's gone. Naomi, thank you for coming. So bye, everybody. Thank you so much. I'm gonna leave now.